Y'all ready?
Yeah, all right.
Come on in then. Come on in, family. Make y'all way to y'all seats. Let's get it started. Thank y'all for being here. Break it down for me, baby. What can I say about this brother, man? Besides his bio that he gave me. This is my homeboy, you know. These Southern boys, Louisiana. Yes. Creole, jambalaya, red beans and rice, gumbo. I'm from Darlington, from Shreveport. So, check it out. We're going to bring up our feature artist. He is a poet, active community activist, performance artist. He has 2 collections of poetry, which he has available for purchase tonight, by the way. Break it down for me, man. Leaves of Spilled Spirit from an Untamed Poet, and Blues, Red Soul, Falsetto. Dope book. I have it. In 2015, he released 2 critically acclaimed CDs of his poetry accompanied by music titled River and Moan and Unsettled Water. He is formerly the artistic director at the World Stage and the coordinator for Non-C Writers Workshop. The World Stage is like a landmark here in Los Angeles. If you don't know, you have to visit the World Stage. It's iconic, you know. And it's still dope, but it's not the same as when my mother was the artistic director. You know, so I gotta give him props. But it's still dope. So check it out. But his poems have been published in various anthologies and journals, including Dryland Review, Voice from the Cultural Weekly, Drumming Between Us, Wide Awake Anthology, Poets and Allies Anthology. I mean, he's performed his poetry on television, radio, university, and colleges all over the country. So, we about to bring him up, man. But, I mean, he's all that. But, one of the things that I really appreciate about this brother, bring it down, man, bring it down.
Okay, Bob.
Like me,
I need a fork.
he's a single father.
We need you to respect the mic.
He's a single father,
Yes.
and he's an incredible father at that. His son, he has taken him like all over the world. For real. I'm talking like, you name a country, they've been there. I mean, this kid got more stamps on his passport than me and probably all of us in here. So I think that's really dope, you know, that he bonded with his son like that and giving him the opportunity to see the entire world, you know. Something that we wasn't afforded when we were kids, when we were growing up in Louisiana. So, I mean, I think that's amazing. So, I give him props for that. You know, so without any further ado, man, I just want to bring him up and let him do what he do, man. Y'all, please, put y'all hands together for the one and only. Y'all give it up for Kanye D. Williams.
I antagonize love too much. When I assume the position of horizontal animation, I find myself clutching feverishly to this inanimate teddy bear that's all too indicative of our present history. For some reason now, when I lay me down to sleep, dreams don't follow me anymore. I find myself meandering through arteries of abandoned relationships. I want to see you, but I can't. My eyes won't open even though I'm awake, and every night I search my pillowcase, struggling to find one strand of your hair, though my bathroom floor is full of them. No, I have not changed the sheets because they reek of our sexuality, and the stains that cover them are like signposts to an age that has passed me by. Your mama told you you got married. Girl, that's hard to believe. Because yesterday you were holding me and calling me your only love. I'm crying now. And I know that a man's not supposed to cry. How is your sleep uninterrupted? And how can your face still canvas a smile? Girl, you treat me like an obscene phone caller dialing random numbers, like a politician. Like a politician, you are always unavailable for comment. And you know, today I actually had 2 consecutive thoughts that weren't about you in this role I played, like I'm wearing Orson Welles and Citizen Kane, but I forgot my lines. I forgot my lines, and I feel as though I am destined to only rehearsals for love, because it's no way I'm going to get the part out. I'll never feel the role, truth be told, so I sit alone, isolated, naked in the dark, hoping that one night, I'm going to hear the sound of your key in my door. My sofa's still wet. Still wet from where we made love the other night. You said I hurt you. But I heeded your request to continue with pugilistic passion, but girl, you stripped me of all of that. You left me dangling like a heavyweight contender, awaiting a title shot against a fighter controlled by Don King. Was anything you told me true? Was anything you told me true? Was even our lovemaking contrived? And now it's as though you obliged me with misguided confessions of contrition, as though you might be sad for the damage done to my ability to ever contend again. If it was true. If it was true, your love was so replete with depths of commitments and trust, and tell me why instantaneously I became inconvenient. And I realized that to you I am no longer a marketable commodity, but there isn't any way for this to have been a mystery. I loved you, girl. I loved you. Like a devoted Hare Krishna, a Tibetan Buddhist monk, or even the Dalai Lama himself, a chant of your name was interminably upon my lips, because you were the mantra that brought peace into the reality of my existence. I'm going to be all right, y'all. I'll be all right. Yeah. See, I just got a year's subscription to Jet Magazine, and I can't wait to behold those centerfolds. Truth is, I'm dying. Dying because I dare to live inside the refuge you provided. Dying because I trust in the absolute believableness of your promises. Yeah. How your lips caressed the truth. Dying.
Oh, wow.
Because I love how you touched my spirit, you massaged my essence, you gave reason to my being. Girl, dying. Because it was your breath I breathed, and my spirit resurrected from a life asphyxiated by the eternity of regrets. Because you took me at market value, and you caused my stock to soar beyond the index of love and devotion. Dear girl, I am dying. Connie Williams, y'all.
How y'all doing?
All right.
Chilling though. Can I read something?
Yeah.
I can read a little something.
Yes, sir.
I was gonna do this as music, but I'm just gonna. Maybe some of y'all will understand what I'm talking about. Because she got walls. She got walls. She got walls. She got walls. But these don't tumble like the black snake eyes across the painted green carpet of a Las Vegas suite. But these tremble like hunger all day when there is no bread. That jealous stimulation of first entrance blindly into the viscous darkness, because she got walls. Grotto where dampness and silk commingle along curved edges, create an ornament of pearl in daily display of praise. They host nature's first fruit, naturally sweeter, butterfly pulp, pungent like sapphire won't inside your gut, like Milky Way floods where they unwind into valley, cause she got walls. There are no false imprisonments here. Willing captives crave confinement inside the crescent surrender of these boundaries that have no ceiling. These walls with neither brick nor mortar. Ecstasy is the arc, the ascent, the full perimeter of Everest scale. The G-spot, the G-spot moltens, it's lava, it is exploding, explodes the paintbrush of voluntary Picasso's, excitable taggers spraying that tender palette, painting the veil of that oily canvas called she got. Wow. She got. So awake me, damn it. Make me breathe this hibernating soul resuscitated from his home into sleep, or do your work. Do the work for which you're intended to make the spring come forth. Then may I smell your flower as it blooms, because your pheromone is in my nostrils like incense and your smoke fills my room. How I love to drink the nectar from your vine, so don't confine me with limitations in faraway destinations, but liberate me with augmentation and liquid emanations that flow so sweetly and delicately from your tree. Like a bee, I am looking for every opportunity to pollinate your gentle statement. Let me swing through your forest with all of its black foliage. The entrance to your butter cave is overlaid by a waterfall when it's explored by my silent vocal instrument. How I relish those early morning hours in your garden. Careless wonders how the dew rests upon your petals, so much so that when I behold your flesh tones, they glisten and cast my reflection. Damn. I think it's time for another injection. Is that music I hear that play me in your key? Move it in B flat. Should I play you from behind or over the top? Refresh me with your presence, your taste. It's like sucking the juice from the sugar cane. See, I'm up now.
All right. All right.
You've awakened my sensitivity, my natural proclivity to always want to sit and feast at your table. Then, as I exhale, I breathe you in again. Infatuation don't run this deep. My head and body are both apoplectic over you. I am a 1,440-minute addict over them juju stairs, them Santeria kisses.
All right.
Let me stop. his IMAX. That's just the truth, man.
Poetry. Now that's poetry.
I can do that shit all day. Huh? Hey, yo, everybody's all right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna let y'all. I'm letting y'all know I'm going all in tonight. I'm just saying. I'm like giving like body blows and kidney punches and stuff like that. You know, I'm hitting on the brake, stuff like that. You know, this ain't dirty.
Go ahead.
No, it's all right.
A little water.
It's all right.
A little soap and water, Will.
Yeah. Don't trip, I'm not.
Crescent moons and afterglows hold me captive when your moonlight casts shadows over me. You have redefined the skyline of my dreams so that all that towers over me when I cruise your revitalized downtown area are three-dimensional silhouettes of our embrace engraved upon my bedroom wall. As scented candles dimly lit with saturated wick slowly burn throughout the early dark morning hours, and as the midnight breeze rustles trees overhead, girl, I smell your scent. I smell your scent and my senses are quickened even as you prod them along to till fertile and brown soil. Go ahead, plant your seed. I will eagerly await your harvest. Then speak to me in that voice of forgotten yesterdays, hopeful tomorrows, but always allow me to live within your todays. And when my vision is turned towards heaven, it is your constellation that seeks me out. Therefore, stars are my companion in this place where I stand. I am wondering to myself, how the hell can passion be held aloft in a fashion such as this? For you are the pixies and cherubs of my imagination, even as you just feel my realities of moonlight. Shine on me, cast your magic, chant your incantation. I am your willing subject, and when I sleep, I find that you have walked across my ceiling, so I'm asking you, angel, come down. Angel, come down and stay with me. Crescent moons and afterglows should be enough to give light to dark cities and lost angels with me. Be a star like you. So when you find the time, you shine on me. You shine on me. While you shining on me, I want you in my bed. And like a newborn baby that's been breastfed, satiate my sensuality with your orgasmic ornamentation. Now there be devoted gratification lying between your extremes. Now I realize what all this shit means, and I know you might be attached to your California king, but I'm inclined to have you in mind that I make you the queen of my dreams. I bow down, drink from your well, my thirst is extinguished by your freshwater stream. You got me flowing like a river trying to find a sea, hoping that I might be emptied of myself into the depths of you. Damn it, you know what's up? I love the positions you be putting me in.
Come over here. Over here.
Like we're in the bed and I can't see a thing and I know that you dare see. Girl, when you are in my bed, you take me to erotically desirable destinations where it be my frequent flyer miles or a final destination resides between your thighs. Hi. And it ties me to your movement whenever I fly your friendly skies. I want to hear what you're saying and how you do what you do, because, girl, I want to get with you, too. And then you be talking to me in those chocolate-covered intonations. I'm hearing you in digital quality for clarity. Hey, you know my first name was Babe. So tell me I can get you in my bed on a permanent basis, no more house calls, because I'm loving these positions you be putting me in that hold our bodies like lunch meat between two slices of bread, and you be spreading yourself on me like peanut butter, and your taste is still pasted to the roof of my mouth. I think I got this shit figured out. Here's the deal, baby. You should be a ride at Magic Mountain. You should be a ride at Magic Mountain where only I'm allowed admission. Now here's my damn condition. When I exit that damn thing, I'm sitting in a spin, and even though I just got off that motherfucker, you think I could? Sorry. Ride it again.
Right now.
She had me kind of turned up. So forget the design. Resign yourself to becoming horizontally mine. And there's only one, maybe two things to remember. That's the 6 and the 9.
All right.
And the touch of your arms that hold me within your experience is like a defibrillator, girl. And I didn't want to say it in front of all these folks, but girl, your legs.
Come on.
They tell time.
Which is why I love it when your body's at 10 till 2. Anybody got the time? Thank you.
Like even better at a quarter to 9.
Okay. Man, y'all got me all nervous and stuff, man. I don't even know what I'm saying. Am I saying anything that's going to get me in trouble later on?
Somebody going to get in trouble. I don't know.
I'm just saying. I'm good for it. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not saying stuff that might.
Do your thing, baby. Boy.
You all right?
Don't be long, right?
Let them know.
Wow.
I think you're doing
This is. I want to give it up to Lorenzo in SWAAM. When I first started doing poetry in LA, I was a Pentecostal preacher at the time in Koji. For many years in Koji, many years. I was told somebody, I said I was actually at the meeting when Bishop Blake became a bishop. So that's a while ago. That was a while, so I was at that meeting. So I was, and Lorenzo was one of the first people that I met when I started doing poetry. And he's always had nice venues. We used to do the Atlas Bar and Grill back in the day. Man, we've done some stuff. You know, and it's a blessing to be here and see you guys out here tonight. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I do. I really appreciate it. I mean, but it's nice just to see a lot of faces out there. So I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're doing great.
She got walls. She got walls. Ain't no need for 2020 as lips swell from high tides. I feel the need for some carnal attention, so primal eyes concentrate. Observe your domesticated bloom. Delicate, feminine flower, fragrant purple petals protrude. You are an aroused blossom, seducing a duet with my tongue, which orbits your sticky pyramid. Girl, embrace the want of 10,000 Eves. I have a taste for nocturnal secretions, the distribution of cream, so this man's thirst is extinguished. She got man.
That was really good. Y'all not gonna clap that?
Tonight I am reconstructing promises and dreams reluctant travelers left behind. A dislocated community. Gift wrapping and placing them beneath a hearth of expectancy, warming leftover hopes and allowing change to boil. Not pennies, but real change. See, life has more meaning than sex. And it's ironic how the pieces don't fit together anymore. Before they became the commentary of a dismembered family puzzle, the black enigma, and the getting on is hard, difficult when so much has been lost, taken too damn much. And sometimes I wonder how they did it, your folks and mine, when they forfeited so much of themselves, and we got Mercedes and BMWs and can't remember where he's from or where he's going.
Come on, poet.
So I am painting optimism, not with what I got, but with who I am. See, I'm planting some seed and going deeper than ground level and trying to convince myself of what other people think I ought to be. I'm being careful because my mama said so. I'm singing some of those songs my grandmother used to sing, planting some of that seed my daddy used to talk about, because I want to leave something behind for my children that means just a little bit more than a life insurance policy. This right here is a confession of a black man who's come to grips with himself. When I first growed up, I was a man. Now I am learning how to be an involuntary African-American man. Now, I'm not hating on nobody because enough of that was laid at my doorstep before I was born because of my nappy head. So I'm hoping you liking who you is just like I like who I am and where I am from, the real West Side, Mother Africa. I remember those gory island-fettered promises that have been tossed overboard. I have learned to swim in deep water. Here it is, the second millennium, and they are still trying to steal our culture. So I am building something unprecedented on a cornerstone of our history. Don't want to live in the midst of forgetting just because I have some cheddar in my pocket. And I hate that Ray mentality because that's how we got here on American shores in the first place. And we act like we stagger like a punch-drunk fighter watching while our ripened eggs is falling from trees because we only most vulnerable to we. Nobody's counting me out. I'm going to count myself in, accept the responsibility bestowed of being the designers of true humanity, shapeshifters and pyramid builders. And believing in who and what I am even raising my own children. Yeah, tonight I am reconstructing promises and dreams 300 years of slavery and Jim Crow couldn't destroy. Pulling down Confederate flags from state capitals. Defining myself by my own standards. Because I have learned that we don't need another hero except for ourselves. And this right here is a confession. It's a confession of a black man who's finally come to grips with himself. Thank you guys. Peace and blessings.
Yes. You have just experienced kind of deep words. Our feature artist for the evening. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us. There's a lot more artists on the list, but before we do that,